you always gotta hide my face for?
Stop. Here, hold these. I'm going across the street to that greenhouse and buy some more.
You're going to that greenhouse where?
Right across the street there.
That's a White House over there.
Well, that's the greenhouse.
How can that White House be a greenhouse?
That is the greenhouse.
How can it be a greenhouse if it's painted white?
What is the difference in how it's painted? If it was painted red, it would still be a greenhouse.
You mean if that house was painted red, it would be a greenhouse?
Well, sure.
Suppose it was painted blue.
It would still be a greenhouse.
Let me smell your breath.
Oh, stop that.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to listen very carefully to the next lines that Mr. Abbott reads, because here hangs the plot of the entire story.
Take these flowers and plant them in the backyard. And don't get into any trouble.
Was that not a beautiful reading?
Hey, Louis, come down, boy. What do
you got?
I just to make a nice occasion this morning for my bakery shop.
Oh, boy, I was going to have breakfast, too.
Well, you're lucky. I'm going to save you trouble for the restaurant.
Oh, good.
You like it might be pineapple?
Yeah.
Well, you try them.
Oh, thank you.
Huh? That's nice.
Yeah, that's pretty good pineapple.
Manja, Benedict. Hey, might be you like a chocolate.
Huh?
You like a chocolate?
I'll try it.
It's a nice chocolate, eh? Manja, figlio mio, manja.
No.
Get better. Oh, maybe you like a coconut, huh?
That's too fattening, just here.
Too fat?
Yeah.
Don't worry, my cake is going to make you fat.
I'll try it.
It's a coconut.
Hey, you want that?
That's all right, that's all right. Bello, manja, figlio mio, eh?
Huh?
Manja, bello.
I think that's enough.
That's enough.
Yeah.
What's the matter? You got no appetite? No
Huh?
appetite?
Not now. See you later.
Just a minute. Please.
What?
You eat the 3 cakes.
Yeah.
Give me 30 cents.
I ain't got no money.
No money. No money. What do you eat to the cake if we don't got no money?
I ain't have any money, ain't I? That's all.
That's a bigger joke on me, huh? Maybe you like lemon pie?
Oh, I ain't got no money, Mr. Boxer.
Well, no worry. You're nice fellow. We're friends a longer time. I'm going to give you lemon pie for nothing. Huh?
Oh, thank you.
All right, you take, huh?
Yeah. That pie cost you 60 cents. I heard Mr. Butchicaloop. You're nothing but a hog.
Were you addressing me?
I don't try to be
Why, I
cute.
don't even know you. You certainly have your nerve. How dare you speak to a single girl you don't even know? A 19-year-old girl who lives all by herself at 106 Maple Street on the 2nd floor, apartment 2B, and doesn't even have a steady boyfriend, and loves to go dancing, and is home almost every evening all by herself, and whose telephone number is Crestview 64805. My card. Fresh. I thought it was you! You thought you'd get away with it, did you? Well, I'll teach you a thing or two. No, you don't!
I'm getting annoyed.
Oh, I've made a mistake. You're the wrong man. I'm sorry. How can I apologize to you? I thought you were my husband.
Even if I was your husband, what right you got to hit me on the head with the umbrella?
What business is it of yours? How I treat my husband?
Take the whole thing up.
Oh, Louis, would you mind coming over here a minute?
Sure.
Louis, would you put some oil on my back?
Oh, sure. Obliging. That's me all over.
Just put it on my back and shoulders.
You want me to put this oil on your back?
Yes, please, huh?
This is ridiculous.
Don't pour it on, rub it on.
That's why I said it was ridiculous. Okay. Hold it, please. Thank you. I like to do this.
Oh, that's fine, Louis, fine. Now, not so hard.
Is that nice?
Mm-hmm.
Nice and gentle?
Mm-hmm.
How's that?
Fine.
Hillary,
Yes?
are you coming out tomorrow at the same time?
Yes,
For
uh-huh.
another sunbath?
Uh-huh.
Can I put some more oil on your back?
Mm-hmm. That's the deal. Tomorrow when I come out to take a sunbath, you can put some oil on my back.
If it's all right with you, tomorrow, can I take my gloves off?
Be careful.
You have me in a dog. Pull that away.
There you are, Louis, and thanks again.
I'm sorry. I didn't know it.
You didn't know. You never know. That's the trouble with you. Now look what you've done. You've ruined my sunsuit.
I'll buy you another one.
With what?
I'll have to do it with the allowance I get for my candy.
Oh, you.
Think of me. I won't have no candy for a month.
You and your big nozzle.
I'm sorry, I didn't. What are you trying to do? Play fireman? Hillary? That ain't gonna get you no place. What right have you got to be bigger than the other ones? Hey, Lou! Hey, Lou! Well, what are you doing? I'm picking oranges for Hillary. I want to make up with her.
Oh, what's it? Listen.
Hey!
What's the matter?
I must be a magician. I'm making these oranges disappear.
Now, never mind the oranges.
I'm telling you, every time I go to pick an orange, it disappears.
Disappears. Oh, that's nothing but crows. Crows love oranges.
Are you kidding? Certainly. A crow is doing that?
Oh, maybe a mess of crows up in there.
Go get my sawed-off shotgun. Don't go away, crow. I'll get you.
Hey, what kind of a sawed-off shotgun is that?
Tell you like that, I sawed it off the wrong end.
Yeah.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
does crow sound like that?
Yeah, that was a crow, all right. Mrs. Crumbcake, you shot.
I'll see you south of the border.
No, you don't. See what happened. Go see what happened.
You shot me out of this tree.
Hello, Mrs. Crumbcake.
How dare you shoot at me when I'm up in the tree gathering oranges?
I mean, after all, that'll teach you not to steal my oranges.
Your oranges?
Yes.
For your information, this tree hangs over into my yard, and the law says that anything that hangs over my fence belongs to me.
Is she right, Abbott?
Wait a minute, Mrs. Crumbcake. Did you ever see a fat man at a bar?
Yes, what about it?
Well, the part that hangs over the bar, does that belong to the bartender? Mrs. Crumbcake, I don't see where any serious damage has been done, and Lou will apologize for anything that he has.
What do you mean,
Now, stop fighting with the lady.
I'm not fighting with her.
In my days, men never fought with women.
In your days, men were too busy fighting with the Indians.
Quiet! Mrs. Crumbcake, I can't see where any serious damage has been done outside of your pride.
Oh, is that so? Well, let me show you. You perforated my bucket.
I perforated her bucket. How much does a little thing like this cost?
79 cents, including sales tax.
I'd be glad to pay it.
Well, you don't. You'll make no cash settlement until we consult a competent attorney.
Okay. For your information, I'm going in the house and call my lawyer.
Go call him. We'll see you in court.
You bet you will. I'll charge you with slander. I'll charge you with assault and battery. I'll charge you with attempted murder. Why, before I'm through with you, this case will cost you $5,000. Now, what have you got to say?
You can charge that, too.
Bah!
Come on. We'll see my attorney.
Wait a minute. I thought your attorney was in jail.
He got out this morning. He's smart. Come on.
don't you let me pay Mrs. Crumbcake the 79 cents?
What? And give up all the principles that Patrick Henry, Thomas Jefferson, and Benjamin Franklin fought for?
You mean they all perforated Mrs. Crumbcake's bucket, too?
Never mind. We're going down to see my lawyer. Come on.
Here we go.
Mr. Attorney, now that you have the facts, do you think you can help this poor unfortunate boy?
Well, certainly. Mr. Costello, you know what I'm going to do? The first thing I'm going to do is slap on a writ of habeas corpus, then a writ of certiorari, and then I'll slap on a writ of mandamus.
That's good.
Well, it's not good for you, but I just love to put on the writ.
Let's get out of here, will you?
What's the matter with you?
This guy's a half-rip.
He's one of the slickest attorneys in town.
You bet I am. I promise you that I'll get you out of jail
Yeah?
the minute your sentence is up.
You pick some Lulus, brother.
My boy, do you know what I'm going to do with you when I get you in court?
Tell him.
Oh, this is wonderful. First, I'll put you on the witness stand all by yourself, and I'll show the judge your peculiar dilemma. Then I'll drag all your antecedents into the courtroom, and I'll expose your entire background. And then, my boy, then I will split your plea, and I'll draw up your briefs in front of the jury.
You wouldn't dare. You haven't got the nerve.
Mr. Sidney! Mr. Sidney!
Yes? What is it, Clarence, my boy?
Would you mind giving me the papers on the Bradley case?
Well, of course, my boy. You bet your life. There you are, Clarence.
Thank you.
You're welcome, my lad.
Now, who's that?
Oh, that's just a young lawyer friend of mine. You see, he can't afford to rent an office, so he rents drawer space in my desk here.
This is one lawyer that is not going to defend me. You are not going to defend me.
Your Honor, this case is very simple, almost as simple as my client. Look at him sitting over there. What does he look like to you?
Why, he looks to me like... I think I need new glasses.
Abbott, I don't think this judge likes me. Will you please let me pay the 79 cents and get out of here?
Are you crazy? You pay Mrs. Crumbcake that 79 cents, you're admitting your guilt. I want you to fight this thing. Fight it right through. I want you to walk out of here with clean hands.
If I listen to you, I'll be all washed up.
Any more loud talking in this courtroom, and I shall order you both to leave.
Well, Abbott, my boy, what do you say? Is everything all right with you?
Mr. Costello, take the witness chair. Take the chair. Here, here. Where you going?
Take a chair.
Put it down. Will the defendant take off his hat? Will the defendant take off his hat?
Come on, folks. You heard the judge. Who's ever wearing a hat, take it off.
You! Will you please take off your hat?
Let's see it.
Sit down. Proceed, counsel.
Your Honor, it seems that my client here took a sawed-off shotgun. He aimed it at a woman, a poor, unfortunate woman up in a tree picking oranges. He fired that weapon, knocked that poor, misguided woman to the ground, causing her great bodily injury and perforating her bucket. Defense rests, Your Honor.
Whose side are you on? You're supposed to be my attorney. Look, Your Honor, I mean, after all, Mrs. Crumbcake, the woman that is suing me for the 79 cents, she's not even here. I think the whole thing is dishonest.
Are you intimating that this is not an honest court?
Well, I mean, after all, if she ain't here, what kind of case?
Quiet! I'll have you to understand that anyone appearing before me in this court gets justice, or my name isn't Judge Henry Q. Crumbcake.
Oh. Judge Crumbcake, get out. Yes, sir. That's Judge Crumbcake.
Quiet! Counsel, have you anything more to say before I find the defendant guilty?
Your Honor, on behalf of my client here, I plead insanity.
almost killing me, Abbott. What are you pleading insanity for?
What's wrong with that?
I'm not crazy.
That's the law, my boy. I'm taking advantage of the insanity clause.
What's Santa Claus got to do with this? He don't come until December.
Will the defendant step up to the bar?
It's awful nice of you, Judge, but I don't drink.
Step up before the bench.
Wish he'd make up his mind. Abbott, pay the money. Let me get out.
Step up to the bench.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, my boy. The brakes just went against us, I guess.
The court finds the defendant guilty as charged.
You won't give me the chair, will you? I'm so young.
I hereby order you to pay the plaintiff the 79 cents or serve 30 days in jail.
Did you hear that, Abbott? All I gotta do is pay the 79 cents and I'm free.
Why, you ungrateful ingrate. What are you trying to do, ruin this man's reputation?
My boy, this case isn't lost yet. We'll take it to a higher court.
I don't want to go upstairs. All I'm gonna do is pay the 79 cents.
Now, Costello, please, I appeal to you, my boy. I appeal to you as a man.
You don't even appeal to me as a woman.
And remember the words of the famous poet, stone walls do not a prison make, nor iron bars a cage.
And don't forget the words of that great poet, Judge Crumpcake. 30 days has September, April, June, and Lou Costello. Hey, Abbott, get me out of here, will you? The whole place is full of rats.
What are you worrying about? I'm here.
It's the little rats I'm afraid of.
Don't worry about a thing. My attorney will get you out of here if it takes him 20 years. What does he care about time?
He's on a ball, ain't he?
You're telling me. Now I'll go and talk to him.
Yeah.
Don't go away.
Hiya, partner.
Oh, were you addressing me? Thank you, sir. Thank you. Those are the first kind words I've heard in years. You see, sir, I wasn't always a dirty, filthy, scurvy bum like you. Mine is rather a sad story. Would you like to hear it?
No, sir.
Well, and I'll tell it to you. You see, it began many years ago when I was just a little boy. My father gave me the benefit of a good education. 14 years of grade school, preparatory school, college, and UCLA. Did you go to school, sir?
Oh, yes, sir.
You passed your examinations?
No, sir. But I was first on the list of those who failed.
Childhood. Well, then I met her. She was young, she was beautiful, she was desirable.
A girl?
A girl! Of course she was a girl. She was wonderful. She was like a flower blooming fragrantly in the garden of youth. And then one day, God in his infinite mercy smiled down on us, a little bundle of pink and white, a baby boy. I worked harder than ever, and then one day...
A little baby boy?
Yes.
A little bit of one?
A little boy.
What, did he have blue eyes?
Yes.
And brown hair?
Yes.
And was he a little fat fella?
Yes.
Daddy. I was kidding. Go ahead.
My boy, I worked day and night. And then one day, he came into my life. He was an actor, broken in health and spirit. I took him into my home. I said, make my home your home. And he did. Yes, I was a fool. But one day when I returned from my work, as was my wont, I called to her, Mary. Mary. Strangely, there was no answer. Mary.
She was out.
Mary. 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 She was gone. She was gone. My wife, my baby, and the stranger. They were gone. What are you laughing at? Then began a search that lasted for years. I was only 21 days behind them as they boarded a United Fruit Line steamer for Buenos Aires. 15 days at Rio de Janeiro. 5 days at the island of Madagascar. 2.5 days at the Cape of Good Hope. 7 hours at Port Said in Egypt. And then one day at the gates of Calcutta, I found him. I was just about to pounce upon him, just about to tear him limb from limb, when my weakened condition, aggravated by the pitiless rays of the tropical sun, well, it just proved too great an obstacle, and I sank in the heap in the sands, and when I regained consciousness, he was gone. Then then began a search all through the capitals of Europe, Rome, Milan, Paris, Moscow, Berlin, across the Channel to London, then across the Atlantic and back to America, New York, Pittsburgh, Chicago, Milwaukee, Patterson, and then Niagara Falls. Finally, at Niagara Falls, I found him again. He was standing there with his back to the falls, all eternity behind him, and retribution finally staring him in the face. When I saw him standing there, the man who had ruined my life, the man who had stolen my wife and my baby, the man who had made of me a miserable wanderer over half the face of the earth. When I saw him standing, all the pent-up emotion of years of suffering welled up within me, and with murder in my heart, step by step, I crept upon him, and when I felt his hot breath on my cheek, I struck. You're the gentleman with the kind face.
What are you trying to do to me?
Excuse me, I forgot myself. I'm so weak.
No fault. I was done the same thing about to caught the guy at Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls!
My big mouth.
When I saw him standing there, slow.
I'm gonna get it again.
What are you trying to do to me? Oh, excuse me.
Cut it out. Never again will I say that word.
What word?
That word that gives you off your beam there or something.
What word do you mean?
That word way up there in New York State. Where everybody goes when they get married.
Where do they go?
Up, you think I'm gonna say it, huh? Well, I ain't gonna say the word you think I'm gonna say.
What word are you talking about?
Go ahead. Try and make me say Niagara Falls.
What are you doing there?
Get me out! Get me out!
What's the matter? What are you doing there?
Oh.
If you're tired, why don't you lie down?
Oh, you. Look, what you got? Just say Niagara Falls to this guy.
Niagara
I'm going to put you in a different cell.
No, you don't.
This boy is free.
Free.
How much I get you out, my boy? You're free as a bird.
Well, he's all yours.
Wait a minute. One thing more, my lad. For you.
Oh, for me, huh?
Yep.
Bill, $300.79. What is the 79 cents for?
Well, somebody's got to pay for Mrs. Crumbcake's bucket.
Take it easy, Lou. May I see you, Mr. Attorney?
Well, of course, my boy.
Step right over here.
What's on your mind?
How would you like to have another client?
Of course.
Look at that client in there. Isn't he a lovely looking soul?
Well, I suppose so.
Well, why don't you take his case?
I don't know anything about him. Who is he? Where's he from? Niagara Falls!
Now, aren't you sorry?
Sorry about what?
Sorry for the things that you say. Get yourself in trouble all the time.
What did I say?
Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls! That's the place. That's the word that gets me with the emotion that is pent up inside of me. I will never forget when that fella came to my home. I bade him to enter, and enter he did. Not by the front door, mind you, but by the rear door he came into my house and took away my children and my wife and everybody else, my mother-in-law. And not only that, but I followed him all over the country. I followed him first to Patterson, New Jersey, Passaic, New Jersey, Nutley, New Jersey, Belleville, New Jersey. Then we went to another state. We went into Ohio, Cleveland, Detroit. And then I found the stoop in Steubenville, Ohio. That's where I met him, right by the gates of Steubenville. Niagara Falls. Step by step, with the pent-up emotion inside of me. I was getting close. I'm sorry.
Good night.
Good night. gun, Mike. There's no use clamming up. I've asked you several times, are you going to tell me what happened to that last bank job? Who killed that messenger? Are you going to tell me? No use climbing up, Mike, or I'll let you have it right here. I'm turning you over to the police. Do you hear me, Mike? Listen, Mike, I'm telling you for the last time. I don't want no trouble. No trouble at all. Are you going to talk, or do I have to nail Lefty? You want me to nail Lefty? And if I do, so help me, he'll squeal. I know Lefty, Mike. He'll squeal. And string him up.
You idiot, what are you doing? Stop playing here. Hey, what's this you're reading?
Oh, that's what I'm reading.
How
That's
to Be a Private Eye by Professor Lou Asher. What is this?
Yeah, that's the Watchdog Correspondence School. It tells you how to be a private eye, Mr. Fields. Listen, don't tell Abbott about this. Because while he's been in the pool room playing pool, I've been saving my money, and I'm ready to... Look at it. Look at it.
You a detective?
It came. It finally came.
Watchdog Correspondence School. To whom this may concern, greetings. Lou Costello, having complied with all requirements prescribed by the trustees of this detective college, has been granted this diploma.
I never thought I'd last through the 8 lessons. This is the biggest day of my life. I'm a detective. Abbott will never believe this. Abbott didn't think I had the brains to learn anything. But I'm a detective. I'm a detective. Do you hear me? Look at this box. It's loaded with stuff. Wonder what this...
What is it?
My badge.
Your badge.
Look at it, Mr. Fields.
Lou
where the...
Costello detective.
Isn't that something? A real badge. My mother was only here to see this graduation. She'd be proud of me. God, Mike, I ought to let you have it. Oh, more stuff. Oh, look. Folding eyeglasses.
No, you nincompoop. Those are handcuffs.
I know it, Mr. Fields. I want to see if you knew it.
For a guy who hasn't been able to find a job in 2 years, I don't see how you're going to be able to find anything.
Mr. Fields, now that I'm a detective and I live in your private room and house here, I'll find anything you want me to find.
Ah, nonsense. I lost something years and years ago. I've been looking for it and looking for it. If you can find what I lost years ago, I'll give you $50.
Mr. Fields, you want me to find something for you?
Yes.
And if I find it, you give me $50?
Right.
What do you want me to find?
Find my hair.
Good thing I didn't have the badge on. It wasn't legal. What are you doing on the street here? What do you think I am? So I am. Must be a blackjack. Real gun. Now I'm allowed to keep it. I want to tell you, now listen to you.
What's the matter with you, Lou? Have you gone crazy?
I thought that was a pretty good shot, Abbott.
Shooting my hat off.
You
Give
know...
me that gun.
Wait a minute.
Give me the gun. Will you give me the gun? There you go again.
Uh-oh.
What's the idea of all this nonsense?
Just a minute, Abbott.
You handling guns. That's not a cat pistol.
Just a minute, in case you don't know it. I am a private eye.
You're a what?
A detective.
Oh,
You...
go away, detective.
See that book? Watchdog Correspondence School. I graduated in 8 lessons.
Are you kidding?
Now look at Abbott. While you were wasting your time in the pool room doing nothing at all, I was going to school by this mail correspondence course, and I finally graduated. I am a detective.
Ah, you didn't catch a cold.
You should catch a cold? Tell me where he's hiding.
Oh, will you stop that nonsense?
Badge?
So what?
You got the badge, haven't you?
Fly him anywhere.
You cannot. It's a beautiful gun.
Gun down! Now, don't start that again. Lou, I don't know why I tolerate all these things from you.
Get this.
What?
You see those, are you?
Well, so what are you going to do with them?
Handcuffs.
What are you going to do with them?
Don't you really believe I'm a detective?
Ah, certainly not.
Take a look at the book. See what it says there?
What about?
Oh, read it. See what it says?
Well, you put them on the wrist.
That's all. You put them on the wrist. Give me your wrist. I'll show you what I mean.
So what?
I got a that's on the first page. Show you
Take
how
it
to...
easy. Hey!
That's what...
Go ahead, break the wrist off.
Hey.
You want the wrist?
I did it, too, the first time. You're locked.
Yeah, so
See what we do now?
Now, what do you do?
Now I take it like this, and I take it down to the station house, or I'll turn you over to Mike the cop or somebody.
Oh, I take this and wrap it right around your neck.
That's what you think.
That's what I do.
Just a minute. You're going to wrap me around the
What are
neck.
you gonna do?
Just a minute. Handcuffs tells you...
So you'll have to look at the page to find out what to do with the other end,
What do you
eh?
think they send you the book for? Just a minute now. You know what I do with the other end?
What do you do?
I put them on me like this. Now we're both locked. And this is the way I take you out to the station house. And if you don't want to go peacefully, I say...
Put that gun down!
Now I got him.
All right, open them up. Stop this nonsense.
Well, do you believe I'm a detective now?
All right, so you're a detective.
That does it right
All
there.
right, keep
Badge
it
over
covered.
there.
That's it. Take it off!
Take it easy.
Where's the
There's
key?
The key goes with it.
Get him off. Get him off!
All right. They hide the key.
Come on,
Wait
they hurt.
a minute. It hurts. Here's the key over here.
Open them up. Give me the key.
Will you
Give me the... Give me...
Let me.
Give me the... Give me the key. Where's the key?
Go. You see where the key went?
Where?
Right through the hole in the wall.
Well, go and get the key. I'm going in the kitchen and get some tea.
Wait a minute. You can't go in there. If I gotta go over and get the... We gotta go together.
See what you've done?
Well, would you mind a couple?
Correspondence
How to get out
school.
now?
Go on, get out. Get the
Come here,
key.
get the key.
Come on, now where is it?
Hey, Abbott.
What?
The key went through that hole.
Well, go and get it. Give me the key. What's the matter? What's the matter?
I can't get my hand out.
Never mind your hand.
I'm
Get the
not
key.
kidding.
You can't get out of these things without the key.
Look, but that's a small hole. I can't get my hand all the way
Get
down.
these things off unless you have a key.
What do you think, I'm a dope? I know you gotta get
Well,
a
get the key.
The key is in there and down in the hole.
Is that my fault?
I don't know how far down it is.
I don't care how far down it is. Go and get it.
Do you think I'm small enough to go through a hole like that?
Look, you're supposed to be a detective.
Naturally.
You've got them on. Now get them off.
Wait a minute.
Hey, I get it. Get the... Never mind that. What are you breaking the wall for?
Dig a hole.
Just get the key. Just get the key.
Wait a minute.
Can you see it? Well, look inside.
This is better now. This is better.
Look, hurry. Give me the key.
You know, I don't feel
What's the
it.
matter? Huh?
Hey,
What?
do termites bite?
Certainly they do.
Uh-oh.
What's the matter?
My hand in there.
Well, you're going to get that key. Look in there.
It's awful dark. Give me a match. You got a match?
Huh?
Give me a match.
In my pocket. Get your hand out of my pockets.
You told me the match was in your pocket.
Keep out of my
Give
pockets.
me a match.
Yeah. There's a match.
Sheesh, I want to fix
What
my
are you
hand.
doing? Well, hold still.
Let me fix the hat, will you?
Hold still.
Will you let me fix the hat?
Will you look in there and see if that key is there?
Yeah.
Can you see it? Can you see it?
I don't see nothing.
No, come on.
You put out and I see what happened to the match. The match went down.
Well, go and get the match out of there before you start a fire.
Give me another match so I can see that match.
Another match.
Come on, I gotta get the key.
Hold still a minute.
Oh, never mind the match.
Hey,
Hey, Abbott.
wait a minute. That's a fire. Stay here and watch it so it don't spread. I'll go get some water.
Okay.
Right.
Wait, how can you go get water without me, Abbott?
Well, come on, let's get some water.
Hey, Posty, get up.
Come on.
Come here, come here.
What else you can do to cause more trouble? Come on, come on. What are you doing? Get over here. Take it easy.
Fire, fire, fire!
Easy, kid. Put it down. Wait till I make a bigger hole. Get out of the way.
Don't hit me.
I know you've got to save the building.
Hurry up, hurry up. That's enough now. Let's
Go ahead, now give me that water. Give me the water.
Try to handle each case by yourself. But in case of trouble develops, use the whistle we sent you to call the police for assistance. The whistle.
Hey, did you whistle at my Olga?
I don't even know you're older.
Why, you... Ooh! Oh! Come on, Olga, we'll be late for the show. Ooh! You want me to help you straighten up?
Would you, partner? see a suspicious person, it is very important that you follow him closely.
Now, Dot, what's worrying your pretty head?
Oh, Harry, I'm in terrible trouble.
Hey, Harry, what's the matter with the kid? Fields raise a rumor again?
I don't know yet. There, that's a brave girl. Now tell Papa Harry all about it.
Hello, Lou.
Oh, Dot.
This is serious, Harry. If you remember, my grandpa died a few months ago, and he left everything he had to me.
Oh, I sure do remember. He left you that screwy house he built down the street.
Hey, anybody would leave me a house. I don't care how screwy it is. I live in it.
Oh, you don't know this house. You see, her granddad was an eccentric inventor. He had a house full of secret panels and all kinds of tricky gadgets. If someone busted in there trying to steal one of his inventions, he was in for a lot of surprises.
Oh, but that's not the worst of it, Harry. Granddad left me $50,000 in bonds.
What's bad about that?
Well, when they read the will, they said the bonds were hidden somewhere in the house.
Oh, that's crazy.
Just another one of his funny ideas.
Look, why don't you go and live in the house, take your time, and locate the bonds?
But I'm afraid to move in. Neighbors tell me strange things are happening in that creepy old place. Lights go on and off all hours of the night.
Sounds like somebody's trying to beat you to the bonds. Have you got any suspicions?
I certainly have. When they had the reading of the will, Granddad disinherited my cousin Bill. He got very angry, and he swore that nobody could rob him of what rightfully was his.
Sounds like a real troublemaker.
Oh, he sure is. I'd be scared to death to move in that house with Bill Mason roaming around loose.
Can't blame you.
But in the meantime, it's just like him to bust in there and find those bonds. I don't know what to do.
Dottie, I think I can solve your problem. I'll keep a close eye on the house while I'm walking the beat.
Oh, thanks, Harry.
Hey, better than that. Lou just became a private eye. He's going in your house and make sure that nobody steals those bonds. Aren't you, Lou?
Yeah.
Sure.
Second thought, you're right, Harry.
Right.
I'll go in that house and I'm going to see whoever stole those bonds. Why don't you talk for yourself, Harry? You're not pushing me in no haunted house or any place like that. I'd quit. I'm no more private eye.
Lou, you're a private eye.
Am I a
Sure,
private eye?
sure.
All right, I'm still a private eye then. I'm back on a job. And I'll tell you what I'll do, Doc. I'll go in that house and I'll get a hold of that guy. And when I see that guy, I'll punch him in the nose. I'll punch him over here. I'll punch him all over the place.
I'll drive over and keep watch outside.
That's a very good suggestion, Dot. On second thought, you go inside, and I'll stay on the outside and watch. And I'll tell you what you do. I don't want nothing to happen to you. Now, Dot, if anything should happen while you're inside the house, you whistle 3 times. If I don't come, try it again 3 more times. If I should happen to come running in then, boy, am I out of my mind. I'm crazy. Just crazy.
Well, here we are. Uh-oh. It's locked.
It's all right. Dot gave me a key.
Oh, good. There we are. Yeah. Now that should do it. No. It's stuck. Come on, put your shoulder to the door. Wait a minute. Now, let's step back and give it a good push. Here we go.
Here. You be the private eye. I'm going to be a private citizen. Go ahead.
Wait a minute. Where are you going?
Look at the door.
Where are you going?
I'm going out. I forgot my gun. I'm going to get it.
Oh, stop the nonsense. You don't need no gun here. There's nothing can harm you.
No?
Now, go ahead inside. I'll look around the yard.
Look, Abbott, I'm going inside, but then I'm going to close the door and I'm going to lock it. When you come back, you knock 3 times. Signal.
All
3
right,
times.
I'll be around.
couple of mugs just arrived, boss. One's in the living room. The other's prowling around outside.
Okay, you know what to do and how things work.
Right.
Got Pete all set to go?
Pete's right here in the box.
Turn him loose in the living room and see what happens.
Very good, Abbott. This joint jumping. Look at that, right on the wall, nothing to hide it or nothing else. I bet that's where the bonds are. Everybody looks every place else but here where the bonds should be. Why, you sneak! Who's ever in that safe? Something peculiar about that safe. I ought to put my hand and punch that hand right back. That's what I would do. Who is it?
It's me. Open up.
Come here.
Well, I've searched all over the grounds. Nothing out there. It's quiet as a graveyard.
Look, don't mention that name, graveyard. Don't say that word, graveyard. I don't like it. The whole joint in here. I don't like. I'm getting out of here.
Oh, stop the nonsense. When you're with me, everything is all right. You're safe.
Safe.
Yeah.
Safe.
What's the matter?
Safe. Come here, safe.
Safe what? And look, the safe is open.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you search these things? Did you get anything out of it?
Go ahead, you look.
There's something in here. Yeah, papers. Well, now look at that. Don't never do that to me.
What's the matter with you? I didn't do nothing.
This is serious business. You hit me right in the head. There's nothing here. Well, you search around here. I'll see if there's a door to the cellar and search down there.
Oh, this is about the goofiest house I've ever been in. Hiya, Buster. Did anybody ever tell you you wasn't a beautiful baby?
Well, I searched all over the cellar. I couldn't find a thing.
Hey, Abbott.
Now what?
Somebody just skated right on by me.
Oh, stop this nonsense of yours. Nobody can skate around here. All your imagination. Hey, what's behind that arch?
That's another doozy. That's a solid wall behind that drape.
Ah. Oh, that's ridiculous. I never heard of such a... It's just an archway. There never was a wall there.
I don't know about it, never was, but there was a wall there.
Oh, nonsense. I'm going upstairs and look for those bonds.
You don't mind if I go home, will you? I'm tired.
Now, what would Dottie think if we went home without looking for those bonds? If you're tired, go over on the couch and lie down. Go ahead, go ahead.
All right, all right. There was a wall there. I know I went. Remember? Isn't that a beautiful picture? That's a nice painting. I gotta look at this picture nice with my glasses. Isn't that 3D beautiful? I love that 3D. Flat's nice, too. The flat picture's nice, too, without the glasses. Reminds me I better get out of here before I get flattened.
What are you looking at me like that for? What? Oh, no, you gotta go. Lou! I didn't know it was you, Lou.
I'm knocking you.
I didn't know it was you, Lou. Hey! Lou,
The bonds, the bonds.
the bonds. Oh, is Dottie gonna love me for this?
What do you mean, love you? I was the one who found them. I'm the private eye. I'm the guy that got it.
I'm proud of you, Lou. You're a great detective.
Yes,
You're a smart
I did it.
Lou, what I want to know is, why is it every day I see you looking in that department store window?
Well, Abbott, inside that beautiful department store window is 4 gorgeous-looking girls. And one of them this morning winked at me.
Oh, those girls are nothing but dummies.
Yeah, they ain't so dumb. 2 of them was wearing mink coats.
Listen, I have an appointment. I'll meet you at the house.
Okay.
Hustle up.
Policeman, please. I think he had one too many.
What do you mean by obstructing justice?
I'm justice.
Justice what?
Just as good as you are.
What kept you? What'd you do? Take the long way home?
I took the wrong way home. I met Mike the cop.
Listen, I've got to get you a job.
Yeah?
I've got to use the telephone. Loan me 50 cents, Lou.
Abbott, I would like to loan you 50 cents, but I can't do it. All I got is 40 cents.
40 cents?
Yeah.
Well, all right. Give me the 40 cents, and you owe me 10 cents.
Right.
All right?
Wait a minute.
What's the matter?
How come I owe you 10 cents?
What'd I ask you for?
50 cents.
And what'd you give me?
40 cents.
So you owe me 10 cents.
How could I owe you 10 cents?
Now, wait a minute. Now, listen.
I take all that money I had in my pocket. I give you 40 cents.
Argue with me again?
Now I got to owe you 10 cents besides?
I asked you for 50 cents.
Well, all I had was 40 cents. And
So you owe me 10 cents.
How can I owe you 10 cents?
Take it easy, take it easy. 40 cents and 10 cents is how much?
That's, everybody knows
It's 50 cents.
Oh, no. 25 and 25 is 50 cents. Give me that.
All right, here's your 40 cents. Give me back the dime you owe me.
Okay, now we're even.
Now we're even.
Okay.
That's my own fault for asking you for a loan of 50 cents.
You tricked me too much into this.
I shouldn't ask you for 50 cents.
How come I loan you 50 cents? Well, all I got left now is 30 cents.
Well, loan me the 30 cents and you owe me 20.
Okay.
Now, all right. That's how everything's all right. You owe me 20 cents. Now, make it, it's clear to you, am I right?
How can I owe you 20 cents
now?
First I owe you 10 cents, now I owe you 20 cents. I give you all the money I got in the world.
All right.
I can't owe you that kind of money.
Wait a minute. Here's your 30 cents. Give me the 20 cents you owe me.
Okay.
There we are. Now we're all set.
We're all set.
We're all set. Now, what are you hollering about?
I'm not, I don't understand this.
You don't understand.
It's kind of transaction.
What do you mean? What's so?
You start to ask for 50 cents, and I give you 40 cents, I give you 30 cents.
My friend, it's the last time I'll ever ask you for the loan of 50 cents.
But you got me on me. How can I loan you 50 cents? All I got left now is 10 cents.
Is that all you got left?
That's all I got left.
Well, loan me the dime.
Now I ain't got nothing.
Now, wait a minute. Now, don't get excited.
I don't understand these transactions.
You're ruining my calculation.
You're ruining my finances.
Wait a minute. I'll tell you what I'll do with you. What did you have?
I have 40 cents when I started.
Just a minute. You want to take an IOU for the 40 cents?
Is it good?
Well, certainly it's good.
Well, that's business. I mean, after all, you go to a bank, you got to do that.
I do everything strictly business.
Well, that's all right. I'll take IOU.
You got a pencil?
Yeah, pencil.
Give me a pencil.
I'll put the IOU in my piggy bank.
That's right. Now, here. I owe you 40 cents. There you are. Now, sign your name.
Okay. Louis Costello.
There you are. Now, you see, everything is legal.
Here. Did you boys do what I told you?
No, I was just going to call up your brothers.
You were going to call up my brother. I told you to go to my brother's employment office around the corner.
We know that.
Wait a minute. We understand we owe you some back rent, so I'll give you IOU.
Now, wait a minute.
Mr. Fields, I gotta have some water.
I'll call him up. We'll make...
Out of my way.
I'll call him up and we'll make sure the job is... Because
I gotta have some more water.
All I get from you is excuses, and I won't stand for it.
Out of my way.
Come on, take your water and go.
What's the matter with the kid there?
I don't care. You get a job and get
I
me...
gotta have some more water.
What's the matter with
we
it?
don't care about...
Will you get out of my way? Wait a minute, Stinky, come here.
What's the matter? Are you thirsty?
I'm not thirsty. My room is on fire.
You've got to get a job or I won't get my rent.
Now, wait a minute, Mr. Field.
I have to pay for all the things that are done around
Hey, you know
here.
it's a little stuffy in here?
Yes, it's
Stuffy.
warm.
Don't you feel
Why
warm?
don't you turn
Well,
the
it
heat
is a
off?
little warm, yeah. I don't know why. It should be.
The kid said his room was on
Yeah,
fire, but
yeah,
I
That could be a good reason for it to be warm. Look, when you go out on my brother, you tell him I said fire. Fire! It's my building! Fire! Please! Hey, please,
Mr. Field, don't worry. Don't worry. I put the fire out.
Good boy, Sticky.
Hey, Fatsy. How about you and I playing hide and go seek, and I'll go hide and you go seek me. You're in. I'm in. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, you're looking. Go ahead. Go ahead, hide, Sticky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Anybody call out? I'm going to sit.
I ain't gonna play with him.
This is the last straw. I'm going to get you a job.
Oh, no, Abbott. No.
Why, what's wrong?
There's something wrong.
Something wrong? Why, what are you, sick?
No, I eat well.
Yeah.
And I sleep well.
So what? What's wrong?
But I have no desire to work.
That's enough. Now, we're going down to Field's employment agency and get you a job. Come on. Lou, this is Mr. Fields, our landlord's brother. He runs this employment agency. He's going to get a job for you.
Mr. Costello, just fill out this application. Right there. You are. Let me see. These two, maybe. Oh, yes. Louis Q. Costello? What does the Q stand for?
Cucumbers.
I see by this that you've had 16 jobs in the last 6 weeks. Young man, why can't you stay in one place?
Just a gypsy on me.
Look, will you let me do the talking?
Well, go ahead.
Mr. Fields, this boy's a very willing worker.
Excuse me. Yes, Fields Employment Agency. Of course, we can send you one right away. Yes, I've got one here. Send him right over. Oh, Miss Yummy. Miss Yummy, this way, please. Miss Yummy, I want you to take this card, go to this address, and good luck to you on your new job.
Hey, what's she gonna get?
I just got her a job. She's a beauty operator at the new Rosebud Beauty Salon.
See you gentlemen later.
Where are you going?
I just found out I need a facial.
Wait just a minute. We've got a pretty good job. Here's a job may be all right for you. Wanted young man, neat appearance, sober, and of good habits. To take rocket ship to the moon. Must be willing to travel.
Now, let's get out of here.
Will you keep quiet? Look around there, Mr. Fields. Just scrimmage through
I've got plenty of job, but this young, I don't know what he can do.
I can do anything, but I don't want to go to the moon.
Let me see. Oh, this is a very important government job.
A government job, that's the boy.
Now, this job involves the distribution and controlling of billions and billions of dollars of the taxpayers' money. However, I'm not sure you can qualify for that job.
Yes, I can.
Nevertheless, you can never tell what a man is like by his outside looks.
Oh, you want to look on the inside?
Will you keep quiet? Sounds good.
It's a good job.
Mr. Costello, I'm a fair-minded man. I'm willing to submit you for this job of controlling and distributing billions and billions of dollars of the taxpayers' money if you can pass the aptitude test that's required by the U.S. government.
The aptitude test.
You willing to try?
I'm apt to.
Okay.
Hey, aptitude.
He'll try anything. Go ahead. What is this test?
What's the matter?
Do you see this very unusual-looking object?
Unusual?
Now, this is the test. You get one chance and one chance only. You understand? Now, look, you've got to make this object, this little wheel, spin without touching it with your hands. Can you do it? He did it! He did it! He
All right, you're all set, boy.
Listen, brother, will you please, let's get out of here and get another job someplace. I mean, he don't know from no jobs in here.
What do you mean he don't know?
That's a big thing. Stinky and I, we do that.
important enough for you, huh? Maybe you'd like to take a job with Stinky in the circus or something.
Hey, wait a minute.
Hey, in a circus?
In a circus?
Yeah. I'd like to carry the water for the elephant and those big ones.
What have you got for him in the
circus? Well, a very important job in the circus. They shoot you out of a cannon.
How much it pay?
Well, it pays 3 cents a mile in traveling expenses. Forget that. I've got the job for you. Why, of course, I knew it. I'm hiring a demonstrator for a new soap product. Wait till you see this soap product. It's wonderful. Here. Isn't that a beauty? Huh?
What's so beautiful about that?
What's so
it's a
big?
Piece of soap, but hey, feel how light that is.
Ah, that's the secret of this soap.
That's very light
you
soap.
You thought it was heavy by looking at it.
Well, what is the secret?
Well, the secret of this thing is the soap is made hollow.
Hollow?
Sure, that's
Why?
No waste.
What, you mean that's hollow on the inside?
That's right.
What do you mean no waste?
Well, when it's all worn down, there's no little pieces left to throw away.
This guy's goofier than his brother. I tell you, let's get out of here.
Wait a minute. What are we wasting time for?
I don't know.
I've got just the job for this young man. Why didn't I think of it before?
Well, that's what we're here for, Mr.
Here it
Fields.
is. I can right here. A vacuum cleaner salesman.
Hey, he's cut out for that kind of stuff.
Here we go.
Oh, this is going to be simple.
Now you got a job. Here it is.
Now, look, Mr. Fields, I want to tell you right now, I don't know anything about selling vacuum cleaners.
Don't worry. Sit down. Sit down in that chair, Mr. Costello. Go ahead. Now, I'll do this with Mr. Abbott. Mr. Abbott, you'll be the salesman, and we will demonstrate for you. Remember, in selling vacuum cleaners, you deal directly with the woman of the house.
Yes.
Now, you're the salesman, and I'm Mrs. Brown. See? Now, you're coming to call on me.
Gene, I would go out with some pips, but this is the worst one yet.
All right, keep quiet.
All right. Now, you come in and you sell me the vacuum cleaner. All right.
Good morning, Mrs. Brown.
Good morning. Won't you come in, please?
Thank you, kindly. I'm selling vacuum...
Oh, just what I've always needed.
The price of these...
Oh, of course. I'm sure the price is very reasonable. Do sell me one. Won't you sell me one before they're all gone? I simply must have one.
Abbott, don't be a dope. Sell the guy the vacuum cleaner. It's a demonstrator. It's his own anyway. Sell it to him. Make a few bucks before you get out. Sell him the vacuum cleaner.
Before they're all gone, I've got to have one.
The price of this...
Oh, the price, it's worth 3 times as much, I'm sure.
Why don't you sell it to the lady and don't
I'll pay you right now, all in cash. there you are. And thank you. Thank you so much for selling me this wonderful vacuum cleaner. And before you go to your next customer, may I make you a cup of tea?
No, I don't care for tea.
See?
Do you see how easy it is?
Nothing to it.
Oh.
Give me this here.
Here you are. Take it. Now, here is all the paraphernalia you need for the demonstration. And here.
How do you work these things?
Don't worry. Here's a little booklet. This booklet that tells you how to sell the little Samson vacuum cleaner, the finest and most powerful vacuum cleaner on the market. That's all the stuff.
Wait a minute, this is easy. You plug that in.
That's right. Right
Go ahead.
right
Put it right
there.
down. That's it. That socket.
Go ahead.
That's right. It tells you right here. We'll throw on. No, here. Throw that switch there. That's it.
Why did you bring me all the way out here this end of town for?
You'll thank me for bringing you to this neighborhood.
I will.
Sure, this is a community of home-loving people. They'll buy anything for their home.
Yeah?
But you've got to remember your sales approach. Be courteous. And above all, put on that smile. That's it. Now go ahead in there. Try this house here.
Okay.
Put it on.
Watch
Good.
this.
Attaboy.
No!
Well,
She didn't appeal to me.
she didn't appeal to you. You didn't appeal to her. I saw the whole thing. That's the wrong approach. You've got to stick to the instructions. Now, look. Now, listen to this. It says right here, the minute the lady of the house opens the door, quickly put your foot in the door. This will force her to keep it open until you can get in your introductory lines.
Let me see that.
It says right in the instructions.
All I gotta do is put my foot in the door.
That's right.
I'll take care of this one. See you later.
Go ahead.
Adam? I said no!
Wait a minute. Did you put your foot in the door?
I sure did put my foot in the door. I want my shoe.
You want your shoe? Well, wait a minute.
I don't think that lady wants to buy any vacuum cleaners.
Okay, wait, we'll go to rule 6. Here it is. Don't be discouraged. If you don't sell on your first attempt, just try the next house.
Wait a minute. Let me see that book.
What's wrong? There it is.
I want to see if it don't say anything about putting my head in there because I...
No.
Oh.
Never mind your head. Come on, pick up that stuff.
Look at my shoe on. You ready?
Come on, pick it up. You want me to do it?
Look, Bud.
What?
Wait, let's get back to the apartment, will you?
Wait a minute. Don't get discouraged. I told you that. If you'll only stick to the rules, we'd be all right.
At the last rule, said put your foot in the door. You see what happened?
Wait a minute. Here's the one we've got to watch. If you have difficulty in gaining admittance to the home, follow these instructions carefully. First, ring the bell, then duck out of sight. The lady of the house will open the door. Not seeing anyone at the door, she will step out onto the porch to find out who rang the bell. And now you sneak into the house and hook up your vacuum cleaner so that she will be ready for the demonstration when the lady re-enters the house. You get that now?
That's a trick.
That's the
I
idea.
ring the doorbell. She opens up the door. She comes out on the porch. I duck inside. She can't find me. She closes the door. I'm inside.
Pick this up and you're all ready for the demonstration.
Watch me put it over on this kid.
Go ahead, kid. What are you laughing about?
I was playing trick or treat.
Trick or treat.
Yeah, you see that?
The door was open. Why didn't you go in?
Was I supposed to go in?
Certainly you're supposed to go in. Now get over there. Hurry up.
All right.
What's the matter with you?
I'll teach you to come around. Keep all you bums away from me here. You phony.
Now get in there and do those dishes. Now, I don't want to catch you flirting with any more peddlers.
Hey, it didn't work, did it? Well, I've got other ideas.
I know.
Come on, and a lot of calls to make.
Now, wait a minute, Abbott.
Now,
What's the idea of dragging me all the way out here in the country?
listen, we've tried every house in town. You're going to sell one of those vacuums, or I'm going to know the reason why. You can... Hey, you see that farmhouse over there?
Yeah.
Get over there and sell one of those vacuum cleaners. Go ahead.
How do you do? How do you do?
Oh, a traveling salesman.
Yes, ma'am? Excuse me? Wrong hand. Now, lady, you should be very glad that I'm here. I got something I want to talk to you about. Step right over here, would you mind? Now, this here thing over here is what you call a Samson vacuum cleaner. This will clean up the whole room.
Explain about a vacuum cleaner.
Oh, lady, please, you don't have to explain a vacuum cleaner to me because that's my job.
Yes, but I want to explain about the vacuum. You see, there's something I can't...
Now, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put some dirt on your floor, and I'm going to show you how this little vacuum cleaner will pick it up. Now, excuse me, please, excuse me. Eat, if you must, eat. I'll be right back. Now, I'm going to... Oh, dinner. Vegetable soup with the alphabet in it. I love that alphabet soup. What's your best letter?
Letter B.
I will... Now, lady, here's what I'm going to do. Now, I'm going to take all this here dirt, and I am going to put it all over the floor.
Young man, now, wait a minute. Can't you see what you're doing?
Oh, be
you're
quiet.
ruining my
Lady, you're getting excited for nothing. Out with this Samson vacuum cleaner. I am going to go bring, brang, and clean it all up so it's perfectly white again. You don't believe that, do you?
Are you sure?
I am positive that I will clean it up with this vacuum cleaner. And if I don't, I will eat it.
You will?
I will eat every bit of it if I don't clean it up.
Wait just a minute.
Yes, ma'am. What are you doing with the sugar? This will pick that up, too.
I'm making it just a little easier for you to eat. You see, we don't have any electricity in this house.
No electricity? No
Start eating.
What have you got there?
Oh,
I'm a vacuum cleaner salesman.
He finally got a job as a vacuum cleaner salesman. And wonderful machines.
Well, it just so happens I'm looking for a vacuum cleaner.
Hillary, you're kidding.
No.
You need a vacuum?
Yeah.
Ooh, are you sure you need a vacuum?
Yes.
Hillary, I gotta show you this little implement.
Sure.
This is a wonderful thing here. Would you mind if I show it to you? I gotta plug it in first. Would you stick around, Hillary?
Oh, of course, Lou.
Don't get excited, Lou.
Customer.
Oh,
go
I know.
away, Hillary.
He's been trying all day to sell these things.
Look, Hillary, all you do is you take this here and you put a lot of stuff all over the floor, and this will clean up the floor, it'll clean up the drapes, it'll clean up Venetian blinds, it'll clean up curtains, clean up your dress. Now wait, look, let me show you this, Hillary. This is really a wonderful thing.
Don't get excited.
Look at all the implements in here, Hillary.
Don't get excited.
Just in case you want to spray your hair or something or paint on the side.
Yeah.
Look, Hillary, look, there's stuff down here. Watch.
Well, Louis.
Look, I'm going to put the soot on the floor like that.
Wait, no, come on.
I'm going to clean it up.
Right, go ahead.
Hey, see, Hillary? All I do is step on a little button over there, like that.
Louis, you left a big spot on the floor.
Oh, Hillary, you don't have to worry about that there stain here. I'm going to have that picked up in a minute because we got little gadgets named little straight. Now, you see this little gadget right over here, Hillary? This will pick the whole thing. I got to tell you something, Hillary.
What?
You're a lady, and you wash your hair about 3 or 4 times a week, do you not?
Yes, I do.
This is the vacuum cleaner for you because this little nozzle, I don't want to take it off. I want to show you this and how it works first. This is a hair dryer besides picking up everything else.
How wonderful.
This will dry your hair, Hillary. All you got to do is hold it up here and it dries your hair. But first, you got to throw on the reverse switch, just like this here.
You certainly messed up Mr. Field's place.
That suited me.
suited you. Took me all this time to clean this up. Wait a minute. I've got another job for you. Pays $40 a week.
You have another job for me?
Mm-hmm.
Pays $40 a week?
$40 a week.
Tell you what we'll do.
What?
I'll take $20 a week.
Why 20?
Because if I don't get the job, then I don't lose so much.
Come on. I have an appointment to play a game of chess with Mr. Field, our landlord. Come on, will you shake a leg? Look, please, will you press the pants?
Abbott, what are you getting so excited about? Your date ain't with the girl until tonight.
So what about it? Now, when I take you out with girls, don't we always split 50-50?
Yes. You always split the girls 50-50.
That's right.
You always take the ones under 50 and give me the ones over 50.
That's her. Oh, boy, that's the baby. Go ahead, press the pants. Take it easy. Now, don't get excited. Don't get excited. Take it easy.
Hello?
I want to talk to Lou Costello.
All right. Costello.
Yeah?
It's for you.
Whoever it is, tell him I'm busy. I am pressing your panties.
Come on, take your own messages.
Okay. Ready? Oh, my social life. Hello?
Is that you, Lou Costello?
Yeah, this is Lou Costello. It ain't his brother Pac.
Are you sure this is Lou Costello?
I am positive this is Lou Costello. Hi, Lou Costello. Hi. Hello, Mr. Fields. How do you do? Yes, I am positive I am Lou Costello.
You don't sound like Lou Costello.
Well, what do you want me to do? I mean, I'm Lou Costello. I know who I am. I'm Costello. I got certificates and everything to prove I'm Lou Costello.
Well, listen, Costello. This is Dinky's brother. I want you to bring me the $5 you owe me.
When he gets in, I'll tell him. Hey, Abbott, I want to thank you for buying me this new tie and a shirt and the pants. Must be Sid Fields. I figured it was you.
You did, huh?
Here's your $20. I was only kidding.
You're giving me $20?
On account.
On account of what?
That's all I got.
That's all you got. Well, you're going to have more, and I'm going to have more, because it'll take more to pay the rent that you owe me.
What are you cooking up now?
There is going to be the dawn of a new day in the life of Lou Costello.
What's going to happen?
You are going to work.
What's the matter?
I've just been telling this boy that things are going to change around here. I've got to have my rent, and there's only one way to... You remember the fellow that used to live upstairs? This fellow, Leo Whitcup, that was the door-to-door salesman?
Oh, Leo Wickup.
Yeah.
The guy with the hiccups. I used to call him Wickupper, the Hiccupper.
He moved out without paying his rent.
So?
He left a whole room full of these things, and you're going out and sell them.
What are these?
No peddlers allowed.
No peddlers allowed.
That's right.
You want us to, well, we're going to sell this?
You've got to sell them. Somebody's got to sell them. Don't you realize there's over 50 million women in this country who have no protection from these imbeciles who go door to door peddling things? This poor housewife, she's in her apartment. She's watching the television set while she does her work. It's a daytime serial. Little Nell is about to be thrown out of her house because she can't pay her rent. Her uncle is being barbecued in the fireplace. The doorbell rings. She runs to the door. She answered. Who is it? It's a peddler. One of these idiots who comes to sell her something. By the time she gets back into the house, the daytime serial is over. She's missed the entire climax. And what happens? Her whole day is ruined.
Where'd this lady live?
Where does she live? She lives all over the country. Patterson, New Jersey, Ashton, Wisconsin, Maquanago, everywhere. She lives all over America.
I'm not going to even go to Maquama. I can't even say it. I'm not going to go over the world looking for this lady. If she's around next door, so I'll go look for her.
It doesn't make any difference, Bean.
Where is Maquama?
What's the difference? Maquanago is next to Oconomowoc. And by selling these signs, you'll not only be helping that housewife to see the climax of these wonderful daytime serials, but you'll be helping yourself by earning the money to pay your room rent.
Hey, you know, Mr. Fields has got something there. I'm with him 100% on that. You should take these out Go from door to door and sell as many as you can.
Yes.
That's right.
And you're going to help him.
And I'm going to...
Yeah? What do you want?
I'm here to do you a favor, a big favor.
Like what?
Like selling you one of these no peddlers allowed signs.
Well, now, isn't that just it?
I know you'd go for it.
You're trying to drive door-to-door salesmen out of business. Let them starve to death.
Why not? They're nothing but pests, public nuisances. Place one of these here on your door and your troubles are all over.
I happen to be a door-to-door salesman, so you take this and my troubles will be over. What do you want? How do you do, sir? Do you realize what it is to have peddlers pester you all day long? Say, listen. I've got one of the greatest little gadgets here you ever saw. Keep peddlers out of your hair the rest of your life. They're 50 cents a piece or 2 for $1. I'll take the 2 for $1. Good. Yes, sir. You got a bargain. You're welcome. 2 for $1. I get it. No peddlers allowed. No peddlers allowed. He's in the same business that I'm in.
What do you want?
Lady, do you ever look at television or listen to radio?
I was just watching my favorite daytime serial, Little Nell, when you so rudely interrupted me.
Well, you see, lady, that's the idea. You buy one of my no peddlers allowed signs, and never again will you be bothered by pests. Uh-oh. Must have got Little Nell.
You just made me miss the big climax. Why, you...
Naughty, naughty. Don't do that, lady. That's on me. Boy. What's the idea of leaning on my doorbell? You annoy me.
You're going to love me when you find out I'm selling no peddlers allowed signs. You place one of these on your door, you're rid of the pests forever. What do you say? Yeah, this'll make a hit with you.
This'll make a hit with you.
Well, what do you want?
How do you do, sir? I would like to make you a very contented man. How would you like to buy one of my no peddlers allowed signs?
I'm not interested, so scram.
Now, hold it just a minute. I'm not so easily discouraged. I gotta sell one of these before I go, and you must buy one if you don't mind.
Get lost.
Yes. What? You get dunked it over the head? You got to fry a pan and pull the tie? At least I'm a gentleman like anybody else you got. All right. Oh, you. Come on, I defy you to come out.
Touch my doorbell again and I'll break your neck.
I'm sorry.
Now beat it.
What's
the matter? What do you do now?
I caught in the door.
That's no way to sell these signs.
I know that.
Well, go ahead, get away. What's the matter with it?
Listen, this guy's tough on you. He told me to keep waiting here.
All right, ring the bell. He'll open the door and you get your tie out.
Don't ring the bell.
Why?
If you'll open up the door, you'll smear me all over the
Oh,
job.
why don't you stop with me alongside of you? What are you worrying about? Here, I'll ring the bell.
Don't ring the bell.
Well, you're still here. This ought to take care of you. Close. Good. Like
Excuse me. Could you tell me where Hope Street is? It's about 3 blocks down that way. I gotta get back.
I'd be sorry. What do you think? I'd find these things in the street?
That's what we landed, isn't it?
Yeah. Hold still. Come in. Oh, hello, Mr. Fields.
Well, boys, I see it didn't go so good, huh?
No, not so good.
Well, I got another idea.
Oh, no more of your ideas. Your ideas is worse than Abbott's. No more.
Wait a minute. Hold still.
Calm down.
Hold still a minute.
Now, be careful. You've got to pay your rent, and this is a way to get some finances. Now, you know those two boys that moved in upstairs in that vacant room? You know,
yeah.
Steve and Tom?
Yes.
Well, they're in trouble again.
Uh-oh.
They're in trouble.
Will you hold still?
Hey, give them those signs, no peddlers. Let them sell it.
Never mind. This is a real kind of trouble. They've got a problem this time. You see, these two guys are stuck on two sisters.
Yeah.
Now, these sisters have a very eccentric old man. Their father is a collector of rare birds and guns. He also has collected a rare hatred for Steve and Tom. Why? Because these two guys are a couple of tough guys, and he won't let them get within a mile of his house or his daughters. Now, that's where you boys come in.
Wait a minute. I'm a little leery about those two guys. They play too rough.
Oh, they're perfect gentlemen.
Mr. Fields.
What?
Please get out while he's sewing up the pants.
Yeah,
We
all
are-
right.
Ow!
Take it easy.
Still in.
We are not going to do anything else. Now, go.
They may give you boys as much as $100
Uh-uh.
if you boys will go to the house, decoy the two girls out of the house away from the old man so these two boys, Tom and Steve, can step in and have a date with them.
You might have something there.
The boys promised to meet me right after lunch. Okay if I bring them down here?
Sure, it's okay.
All right, boys, remember, you'll get $50 apiece and I'll get my rent.
Oh.
Okay, Miss Fields, we'd be very glad to accommodate you and the boys at $50 apiece.
Oh!
Come here.
Abbott. Where's Abbott?
Abbott, he's over here. He ripped his pants, too.
Oh, here's the boy.
Oh, hi, Alice.
Well, Abbott had just busted to help us outsmart old man Thomas.
Just say we're busted and forget the whole thing.
Now, wait a minute. Field says you'll help us, and you're not going to back out on us now.
You boys have got to help him out, and you're the only ones who can. You see, old man Thomas, the father of the two girls these fellas go for, doesn't know Abbott and Costello. So you get into the house, get the girls out, and the boys will step in and have a date.
I got it. What you want us to do is go to the house, meet the girls, bring the girls out, put them in your hands, we're through.
And you get the money.
That's right. We'll be back in a half an hour with the car.
June and Maria will be expecting you. And just to make sure you make a good impression on old man Thomas, talk birds to him. He's nuts on the subject.
He likes birds, huh?
Oh, birds?
Nah, not like that.
Now, boys, I'm going to give you a little something on account. Costello, I'm giving you 20. Abbott, I'm giving you 22.
Good.
Hold it. You give me 20, you give him 22? How come you give him $2
I
more?
didn't. I gave Abbott $20, and I gave you 22.
You did?
Yeah.
Certainly.
Give me 22. Oh, you had $1.
That's all good now.
You gonna pick him up? Be back in a half an hour.
Okay.
Let's go on, fellas.
Okay,
Oh,
fellas.
wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute.
Just thought of something. You thinking of the same thing out there?
Yes, sir.
The birds?
The birds.
You've got to know something about birds to talk to the old man
Do
intelligently.
you know anything about birds?
Oh, I think I know enough to get away with it. Yeah, I know a lot about birds.
Do you know what a mugwump is?
A mugwump?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. A mugwump is a little bird that sits on a fence all day.
A mugwump sits on a fence all day?
Yes. And his mug hangs over one side of the fence, and his wump hangs over the other.
Well, now, children, now we have something. Here is our new antenna made in the shape of a bird cage. Of course, it's quaint, but I know it'll work. Isn't it a wonder? The old one up on the roof, my dear, that's the end of that. That absolutely must go.
Henry Thomas, have you gone out of your mind? What's wrong with the antenna we've got on the roof?
My darling, I can explain that in exactly 2 words. It stinks. We get nothing but snow, and a lot of frightful distortions.
Oh, but Daddy, you can't put this thing up there this afternoon.
Oh, is that so? And why not?
Because there's a man up on the roof repairing it, and you'd just get in his way.
Besides, Daddy, Mr. Abbott and Mr. Costello, the gentlemen we met at the lecture, are calling on us, and you've got to stay here and meet them.
Daddy, you'd look kind of silly trying to say hello to them from the roof.
Will I ever win a decision around here? All right. I'll put the thing aside until after they've gone. After all, any inconvenience is quite all right with me, as long as it can get my 2 dizzy daughters' minds occupied with something besides those 2 horrible, worthless fellows, that Tom and that Steve.
Oh, Father,
Pardon me.
you'll just be crazy about Mr. Abbott and Mr. Costello.
Oh, that's so.
Oh, they're so intelligent. The kind that are interested in the finer things like arts and sciences.
Oh, dear.
And, Daddy, their hobby is the study of dogs and birds.
Birds? Oh, birds. Our little feathered friends. Well, then. We really ought to get along wonderfully. Excuse me, children.
Oh, Daddy.
Oh, pardon me, dear.
Oh, Henry, be careful.
Well, I'll just put it right out here on the porch.
Oh.
There's the Thomas house. Now go in and do your stuff and be sure you don't fall down on the job.
Don't worry about us. We'll deliver the girls.
You'd better, or else things could get very rough for you.
I'm not worried about you, Abbott, but this guy ain't got the brains of a 5-year-old child.
Yeah, but look at the difference in our ages.
Thank goodness we got your father out of here before your friends came. I'd hate to have him disgrace us in front of Mr. Abbott and Mr. Costello.
Oh, yeah, especially if he gets started on one of those cockeyed discussion of birds.
Oh, don't worry. I'll keep him out of here until you girls have a chance to make your friends feel at home.
You don't know how much this date means to us, Mother.
I know, dear.
Mother doesn't know it, but she's on our side.
Come on, we'd better let the decoys in.
But these girls are a couple of beauts.
No, we'll see.
I would
Nonsense. We're here on business.
How do you do?
Jude and Marie Thomas, I presume?
Why, yes. But when Steve described you over the phone, we didn't expect such a pleasant surprise as this.
Why, I should say not. You're no monster. You're cute.
Monster?
Come on, let's go over here and get acquainted.
Excuse us, please.
Oh, yes.
Why, certainly.
Come on, girls, get your hats. We've got to deliver you to Tom and Steve. Abbott, don't be so impatient.
All of a sudden, I'm not in such a hurry.
That makes two of us.
Hey, will you shut up?
But now go have a little chat over here.
No, we can't afford to chat now. I don't want the boys to get impatient.
Oh, that'll keep
Now, wait a minute now.
on.
Come on, cutie pie. Sit down.
After you, June. Gorgeous.
Oh, you have such soulful eyes. They do something to me. You know, I think you're an awful lot nicer than Tom.
I think you are, too.
I'd like to get really acquainted with you. The real you.
Well, really, I got to deliver you to Tom.
Never mind, Tom. He can wait. Oh, don't you like girls?
I like them very much, but I didn't know that... Excuse me?
Well, then why don't you sit close to me?
I'm sitting as close as I want to sit. Please.
Come on.
Please, I mean, after all, I don't, I know, but I mean, after all, I don't want to...
It takes you a long time to get warmed up, but once you do, you're a ball of fire.
Lou, come on, please. Tom and Steve are waiting. You're burning me up now.
I'm burning you up. I was just burnt up.
Lou wants to stay here and hold hands with me, don't you, Lou?
Oh, hey,
Well, what's all these strange sounds going on here, these strange noises?
Oh, did you hear me?
And Dad, Mother, I'd like you to meet Mr. Abbott and Mr. Costello.
Well, gentlemen, this is a pleasure indeed. Mr. Costello, Mr. Abbott. Well, Mother, isn't it wonderful? Two intelligent young men here to visit our daughters.
Yes,
Lovely,
the girls
lovely.
told us that you were very intelligent young men.
I was teaching your daughter here all about bird calls.
Oh, bless your heart. Then you must be the one that knows all about birds, an ornithologist.
What?
An ornithologist.
Oh, sure. First class.
Mm-hmm. You do know all about the birds, the lovely little feathered creatures.
Oh, I love birds. What's your favorite bird?
Well,
What's your favorite bird call?
Well, I think the sweetest call in all birdland is the call of the whippoorwill.
The whippoorwill?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like the call of my bird better.
Is that so? Which species is that?
The whippoorwon't.
Whippoorwill? I never heard of it. Whippoorwon't? What's the difference between the whippoorwill and the whippoorwon't?
Well, the whipper will and the whipper won't. Yeah, the whipper won't what? That's it.
You know, really, you're a quaint chap. I was telling the boys down at the Bird Watchers Club all about him.
You remind me of a little bird.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Cuckoo. Will you?
Well,
What do you got here?
Oh, this gentleman is my own creation. It is a new antenna. I made it all with my own hands, and I made it in the form of a bird cage.
Isn't that beautiful? What are you doing?
You know, when this is installed, I will get the clearest pictures in this whole neighborhood.
Yes.
It must be adjusted to the roof, you see. Must be very firmly anchored to the roof.
The television ain't working now?
Yes, but this is a very superior set, and I'm quite sure that the pictures will be absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
And at 2:30 this afternoon, gentlemen, there's going to be a wonderful bird program.
No, why?
Oh,
Please.
a little bird program about little birds?
Yes.
Oh, I want to see it,
Now, you
Abbott.
see, I knew Mr. Costello would love to see that, wouldn't you?
But how can you see that program until you have your antenna set up?
Yes. Oh, dear. Well, now, isn't that silly of me, of course. Well, if you'll excuse me, gentlemen, very nice to have known you. I must climb up on the roof
Just
now.
a minute.
We've got to get out.
Excuse me, Abbott. Be debonair. Be chivalrous or something. If you don't mind, sir, do you mind if Abbott and I help you put this antenna up on the roof?
Oh, you're too kind, really.
I mean, after all, we are much younger than you are, and I think that high attitude up there might make you a little dizzy, and I think we can do it.
Well, thank you very much. Just a little help. I'll tell you what I'll do. If you'll be kind enough to take the antenna, I will get you the tools and the ladder.
Thank you,
Let's
sir.
get out of here.
I'm going to listen to a little bird program. Come on. Look out. I'll fix it. I'll fix it on the outside. I'll fix it. Wait. Look out. Give me your hand. Put it on that hat. Give me a hand, can't you? Wait a minute.
What are you guys doing up here with that bird cage?
No bird cage. We're putting up an antenna for Mr. Thomas.
Well, keep out of my way while I work. Now, be careful where you walk. There's some weak spots in this roof.
Well, dangerous, huh?
Yeah.
Well, thanks for the tip. My name is Bud Abbott.
Glad to know you.
Why you laughing? Come on, let's put it up over here.
If Abbott and Costello don't bring the girls out pretty soon, I'm going in after them.
If they're double-crossing us, we'll mop up the place with them.
Right. We'll give them 10 minutes more.
Come on, get up on here and give me a hand.
Hold on.
Here, get that barrel in. Hurry up. You make it?
Yeah.
There, boy. Take it easy now. Your idea, you know, not mine.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah, now hold on to that.
Okay.
Lift it up a little. Take it easy. Now, wait a minute.
Don't knock that.
Well, wait a minute. Please, I want to get some solid spots here.
What are you knocking out the bricks for?
Hold still. Now, wait a minute. Hold still. Oh, now, hold it tight. There, that boy. Hold it tight. Lou, where did you go to now? Lou, come up. Lou. Oh, no. Come on, get up out of there.
I'm stuck. I can't get up.
Huh?
I'm stuck. I can't get up.
Come here, I'll give you a hand. Oh, this tar is terrible. Now, wait a minute. Oh.
Wait a minute. I'll help you.
Thanks.
Get me out.
I'm sorry, it was only an accident.
One more accident, and I'm going to get mad.
Hey, what are them jokers doing playing around on the roof, huh?
I don't know, but we're going up there and take care of them.
Let's go.
Henry, for heaven's sake, relax.
No.
Sit down.
My. I hope they get that antenna fixed so we won't miss that bird program.
So do I. So Marie and I can have the boys to ourselves.
Yeah, but that bird program, I've been looking forward to that. Oh, my, what's taking them so long?
Abbott, I'll chop a hole in the roof and we'll anchor it here.
I hope you're right, boy. Ow! Hey, trouble!
You're a double cross.
Why'd you bring the girls out? What are you guys playing around up here for? Get it low!
more water puss. I must shoot that and stuff it.
Go ahead,